Decades of hits right here on 100 Mix FM.
What's up, guys? Michael J. Radio back from 100 Mix FM. Thanks for stopping back by the station. We appreciate you. As always, like I said, we're going to come back for day 2 on our launch of the station. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you just a little bit of insight on what's going on in the world of music and entertainment. And, you know, everybody's been talking about, of course, my man DMX, right? It's no news. It's no news what's going on with this brother. Unfortunately, you know, he's on life support. He had a heart attack on Friday. According to reports, it was brought on by a drug overdose. This man has been battling demons forever, and my heart goes out to him. The paramedics, they actually tried to resuscitate him after about 30 minutes. During that time, wasn't really breathing. There were conflicting reports. Some say he has some brain activity, while others say he's in a vegetative state with lung and brain failure. Now, I'm not going to say who, but I do have a reliable source says that he is suffering from brain failure and lung failure right now. So, and I got that report yesterday. So, just to let you guys know, DMX lawyer initially said he'd been taken off life support and was breathing on his own, but then he later said that he was given wrong information and that X was still on life support. Now, DMX has publicly struggled, we all know, with drug addiction, and he's been incarcerated over drug charges in the past. Well, in 2016, he reportedly OD'd and was saved by the cops. The police say a paramedic injected him with Narcan. DMX became semi-conscious after that happened, and he was rushed to a nearby hospital. Now, X's people later said that it was just an asthma attack. Our whole family here at 100 Mix FM, you know, we hope that he gets better soon. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, X, and we hope that you get better soon, brother. So everybody out here is praying for you for sure. All right, our next story is about this guy. You guys know who this is? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. And for those of you that don't know, football season, you know, is not going on right now. And he made his debut as the latest Jeopardy guest host last night and got trolled by a contestant. As a matter of fact, during the final Jeopardy, one of the contestants obviously didn't have the answer, and he didn't even try to guess. Instead, this knucklehead who wrote, who wanted to kick the field goal. Now, for those of you that watch football, you know what this is referring to this past season's NFC Championship game when the Packers had a 4th and 1 situation, and they actually had a chance to tie Tom Brady and the Buccaneers with a touchdown, but instead, they kicked the field goal and ended up losing the game, and we all know what happened after that. Tom Brady and the Bucs went on to win the Super Bowl. Now, Aaron had a good sense of humor about it, and he said, quote, "That is a great question. Should be correct, but unfortunately, for this game today, it's incorrect." You can go to Jeopardy's Twitter to find that story. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I watched a clip, and I don't know. I've listened to Aaron Rodgers during press conferences. He is not the most entertaining and exciting guy in the world. But, I mean, apparently he's pretty intelligent. He did well for himself, actually on Jeopardy. So I think that's why they asked him back. But it wasn't for me. His voice, I know Alex Trebek was, you know, God bless him, you know, rest in peace. But there was a distinct way he spoke. Even Ken Jennings is kind of But with Aaron Rodgers, it was just, I couldn't do it. His voice is just, I couldn't do it. Sorry, Aaron. All right. So I don't know if you guys remember the Catch Me Outside girl, right? You remember this chick, right? Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say chick, but It was 4 years ago that Danielle Bregoli went viral as the Catch Me Outside girl on Dr. Phil. Now, what should have happened is we all should have gotten a laugh from it and then forgotten completely about this girl 3 months, 6 months tops. But that's not what happened, y'all. Danielle became a rapper known as BHAD BHABIE. Really don't even want to say that again. And continued to grow her fame and fortune, especially in the last week. That's right. Danielle is legal. She turned 18 last week, and as gross as it sounds, a lot of guys were obviously waiting for that. Ill. Now, because she joined OnlyFans and made over $1 million in her first 6 hours, y'all. I am not kidding. 6 hours, $1 million. That's what she did. Now, she made $757,000 on subscriptions, $5,500 on tips, and more than $267,000 on direct message tips. That number crushed Bella Thorne's record of $1 million in 24 hours. So it makes me weep a little bit. And of course, TMZ reported this. That's where I got this from. And I'm telling you, I can't believe that this girl is still around. It is nauseating, to say the least. The fact that guys are waiting on her to turn 18 is even sicker. And it's disgusting. And as a father of a young woman, shame on you guys for doing that. All right. And finally, in our final story of the day, look who's back. That's right. There is talks of a Friends reunion. That's right. The Friends special that everybody's been waiting for this whole pandemic is finally shooting this week. At least that's what sources are telling The Hollywood Reporter. HBO Max hasn't confirmed it yet because that's where it's actually, you're going to be able to see it. Now, the show, we all know, originally supposed to debut on the 27th of May of 2020. That didn't happen, but it kept being pushed back due to COVID-19. There's no word yet on a new premiere date, but we'll let you know as soon as we hear something. And I'll tell you, you know, this is going to be a really, really interesting reboot because of the popularity that Friends has had with young kids now. Like, there are young kids in our family that are in their teens, and they're like, oh, I love that show, Friends. I'm like, because of the pandemic, a lot of these shows have been watched by people that weren't even born when this show came out. But it's great. It's a great show. I loved it. And I thoroughly look forward to the reboot. All right, y'all. That's all for me today. Michael J. Radio, 100 Mix FM. Don't forget to go check us out at 100mixfm.com. Day 2 of our launch. I hope you enjoyed our little music and entertainment segment. I'll come back and do something tomorrow, but you're going to have to wait and see what that is. I could do something like this again, or maybe I'll play some music, or maybe I'll DJ. You don't know. But you're going to have to come back to find out. All right? All right, you guys. Be cool. We appreciate you stopping by. And as I say around here all the time, don't sweat small stuff. We're out of here. See ya!
Decades of hits right here on 100 Mix FM.